Hello viewers, I want to introduce you to this app that I built sometime in 2016. So the name of the app is the Church Ministeria. So what this app does basically is to help administrators of non-profit organizations such as the church to kind of manage their contributions from their members. So maybe probably at the end of each period or whatever time frame, the administrators can ascertain, how much they have made or how the contribution is coming up. So here is the home page of the app, and here is the sanctuary of the church. And when you go to this tab, we'll have the location of the church. I'm spotting this from Google Map, and we'll have the website of the church here. Here is the organogram of the church. For example, here is the parish priest, here is the assistant parish priest. Then we have the three other levels, the different committee or councils in the church. Like here's the parish pastoral council, here's the chairman of the council, here's the treasurer, and you get the point. So on this tab, they are the members of the parish pastoral council. Same goes to the finance council and the laity. So basically, this is just the home page of the app, and so we need to like have access for us to dive into the app proper to find the members, their donations, and how they are organized. We'll get into those in the later slides. So let's log into the system, and actually I've logged into the system, but I need to gain access to kind of dive into the other modules. So here, for example, it's telling me I have level 6 access. Of course, I'm the administrator of the system, and so I proceed. So here we are the organization tab. So basically, the organization here represents the groups where each member of the church belongs to. So for example, the name of this organization is Legion of Mary. So Legion of Mary is like it's like a group in the Catholic Church. So they have their, like for example, the categories for everybody. So this is their slogan, this is their general email address, and so they kind of have the activities on Sundays, and the venue of the activities in a church building, and this is the time. So we have the officers in that group. This is for people, and of course they cannot have 3 presidents, right? But it's just like a demo values for those fields. So we now have members of the group here with their names and their email addresses. So this is just like the console for this group or this organization. So here we have the notes, the general notes with regards to this organization. We have documents here. For example, can touch documents. Maybe this. So maybe I'll have 2 more. This. Right. So here is the documents for this organization. If you need more documents, you can add more documents. Here is the donation tab. So we'll get into this later. So this is just for this organization. Right. So so let's go over to the individuals module. That's individuals here represent the members of this members of the church or organization. So here, okay, so here we're on the individuals module, and for example I want to search for Mrs. Josephine. So I go to the list view. So here are the list of all the members in this system. So I search for Mrs. Josephine, for example. So here it is, and okay, yeah. So Miss Josephine belongs to this organization board of lectors, and so this is like her profile, right? He also shows you members in the same organization with Mrs. Josephine. So these people are also members of the board of lectors, right? So we can also see that Mrs. Josephine is wedded, and this is her marriage profile, right? And the others are the information. And these three tiny pop-ups here shows you the basic information about Mrs. Josephine, right? And second one shows you the baptism details. She's baptized in the Catholic Church, and so these are the details, venue of the baptism, the date, and then details of her parents, right? And the other one shows you the confirmation details as well. This is her confirmation name as Jacinta, and this is the other information about the confirmation. Yeah, right. So let's move a little bit deeper. So society membership. So you can see that these are the groups she belongs to. Apart from being a member of the board of lectors, she also a member of Sion group, Religion of Mary. Of course, this is the sacrament, and this the details of her parents, next of kin. But okay, the communication notes. So all the communications that have existed, probably between the parish priest or in relation with the church or this organization and Mrs. Josephine, all are recorded here. For example, here we have an outbound, I don't know, outbound message or something, and here we have recommendation request or something. Yeah. So move over to documents. These documents that maybe she must have submitted to the parish priest or she must have requested. So this module is used to track all those. If there's extra documents as well, we have the module here. Donations. So far she has not donated anything to the church activity, and we get to that later. So let's go to the marriage profile of Mrs. Josephine and see who's the husband, right? So we click here and it takes us directly to the profile, right? So you can see that Josephine is married to sorry about this arrow, supposed to be Mr. Sebastian Aguila, and yeah. So this is the parish priest, and this is the details of the marriage, like the sponsors, the wedding venue, and also have like the system kind of gives you a countdown to the wedding anniversary, kind of, so that we can send automated message or automated email to Mrs. Josephine and the husband, congratulating them about their marriage anniversary. And when we go to all, we should see the entire registry so far. So we have so far 42 records in the registry, and they're not doing quite bad, so which is cool. So next is to take you to the overview section. So when we go to the overview section, so basically here might be used for maybe the administrator or someone who wants to see a 360 view of what is happening within the members, with the members, right? So for example, goes to this person's record and can get the information you need about this person. So let's go over to the graph analysis. This model kind of helps to analyze the data. For example, want to know the graph of the communicants. So you can see that 10 people out of the entire are non-communicants, while 495 are communicants. So we check the age mapping as well. The youths have 23%. These ones don't have date of birth yet. That's why it's showing 29%. And we have the young adults, the adults, and the children, right? So when we go to gender mapping, you see the classification that we have more of the females and the males in this church. Go to the societies and you see how it's kind of mapped, right? Same thing for this. So that's what this section does, graph analysis. And also have like a countdown that gives us like a countdown of important events in the church, or depending on the activities the church has. Next, if we go over to birthday celebrants, the administrator can use this console to know the number of people that are celebrating their birthday in a particular month, so they can easily send out maybe newsletter or text messages or whatever, and for those people to congratulate them on their birthdays. And this section gives you the number of days to the person's birthday, and this section gives you the exact birthday of the person. So guys, the last two features I want to show you about the system is the email sending, let's say sending module, and the reporting module. So if we go over to the individuals tab on the individuals module, here in the individuals module we have the communications with members. So this module here is for sending out emails, and usually it's customized emails based on templates you specify. For example, you can configure Y2D donation template. So once you activate that, it populates the required fields here. You can also add additional fields from the right, and so you kind of get this customized email. For example, this one sends an email to each of the selected contacts or members and tells them their total contribution for the church. So that's what this module is all about. So you can send to a group of people, or you can send individuals based on your search criteria. Then the last but not the least is the reporting module. So here built in the reports for this system all inside this module here. So for example, on the right we have the reports for the PPC members and the PFC members, PFC members. Here we have the reports for the donations. So the donations that have been made, you can get the reports from here. A quick demo. So let's see, if you want to get an overview, the end of the year report, for example, this year 2020. This video is being shot 31st of December 20, so that's the last day of the year 2020. So let's assume we want to get the donation for the entire year. So we enter the year here, and so here the system generates the report based on the events and the total amount, right? So here you can now save the report as PDF or just print it out directly. Yeah, so basically that's it for this system. A lot can be done. Like I said, This system was designed in 2016, and within 4 years, of course, we have a lot of talking about improvements and feature on new releases from FileMaker platform. So the system was designed in FileMaker, and shout out to ROCC Consulting for the trainings and for all the coaching that I've received from them, and especially for having a starter solution, like a template to build upon. Kind of customize this, repurpose it, and use it as my training tool to build this application. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you everyone for watching and for taking your time to watch, and hopefully I will get time to modify this with the new release of FileMaker platform, FileMaker 18, the features and all the add-ons that have been added to improve the quality of the application. So I will be doing a new version of this system in the future. Thank you all, and